Intersession is a semester in the digital filmmaking program where we take the students first and second years now with our new program. And the students then research a topic, they develop a script, they do all the pre-production work and the scheduling work. Then we go out, we shoot the film over the course of 5 days, and then they're into the editing stage where they, or the post-production stage where they then put the film together. And at the end of Intersession, we actually show it to an audience at the Arts and Culture Center in Stephenville.
Intersession film is going to be about what happened here during 9/11. So we just have some quick questions that we'd like to ask you, get some stories, anything you'd like to say.
We just not heard of or not seen really, so you knew there was serious stuff on the go.
Telling our stories. If you can remember from our writing class, we have the first act that establishes the setting and the characters in the setting. With our story, what do you guys think we should start off with as our act one? What is it that sets up this character?
We could open with like something outside of the 9/11 event, like a wine and cheese event with the politicians or something.
Yeah, maybe we could go to New York. Anybody else?
Is our main character from there?
Yeah. So our main character, like we talked about, is a politician from the United States.
We're just kind of going through everything, making sure everything's functioning, and just doing a little test runs and stuff, getting ready, because this week, every day, we're going to do a little bit of a shoot.
They're working like a pretty efficient team right now. They're all doing their jobs. Camera department, gripping and lighting are working together, and our sound, they're doing good. So we're just going to do a mock-up out here, let them do a follow focus, and do a little bit of an outdoor lighting test for them.
3 days before we go to camera.
In there now. Great. Okay, so we've got our camera built. Have we got all our connections with the battery going in? Looks like
the battery, yeah.
Okay.
John will talk to you about what kind of shots he wants for the scene. And sometimes this might be covered in 5 or 6 different shots, but you block it once.
The idea here is that we're in direct sunlight, so when we go to set up the monitor for Video Village as well as our sound, we put up the dark tent, keep the light off, so it makes it a lot easier for a director to see the colors and the image.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I've given my instructions to the actor. By doing that, Dennis, our director of photography, is going to look at that and figure out, after I've told him where I'm thinking the camera should go, he's going to, now this floor is his now, so now he's going to figure out where he wants camera placement and everything and instruct everything to our key positions. So blocking really is giving every one of these key positions the best know-how of what the set's going to look like, while at the same time giving my actor the instructions of what the action should be.
Oh, I can't believe this! Gotta miss the meeting.
Jared looks over to Robert.
Call our office as soon as possible.
Interior 747 date.
It'd be nice, it's not going to happen, if they could pull up right here. Because I think coming from this angle and showing U.S. Air Force, that could be powerful, you know?
It was pretty fast. I mean, there's only 2 scenes at the airport, but there's like 5 scenes in the lobby.
You mean the lobby at this where they're all watching the television and stuff like that?
Because that's when we need our extras. Like in the other scenes, we don't need extras as much. Like in the cafeteria, it would be nice to have some extra people, but we don't need a room full of extras.
Right.
Of course, location scouting is a really important part of filmmaking, but sometimes you can't get the location that you want. And so this film in particular, we needed a set that looked like an airplane. And what do you do when you can't find an airplane? You build one.
We have a bunch of flats, as we call it. They're pieces of walls. We put them together to kind of make the walls of a plane, and then we paint them and put like cloth over it, kind of make it look like the walls of it, and kind of put it together and put the luggage and stuff on it, kind of give it that inside of a plane texture.
Well, we're trying to keep everything organized so everybody can grab what they need when they need. So this would be our lighting section. Whipping out all the lights out of the boxes so they're ready to go and securing them in with some bungees. That's what I'm doing here now. So that way when I'm told I got to grab one set of lights or another, just boom, boom, go.
I have to ask you, how could you invite a complete stranger into your home? I mean, for all you know, I could be a criminal.
You're a politician.
I mean, where else can you go like we did on this film, off course, where we could film in an airport? That's unheard of. Where else could you go for a bunch of students to go in and do this? It doesn't happen.
I've been in the filmmaking business for over 45 years, and I've been filming in many places all over the world, from Africa, South America, you name it. And I can't believe the cooperation we get from the Bay St. George area people. They don't say no. Lots of places in the world, it's so easy to say no. You can't shoot this can't be done, it's too difficult to do. It takes too much time, we have to move, we can't move this. The town of Stephenville and the Bay St. George area people in general, they don't say no, they say yes, how can we make it happen? I'll give you an example of the mayor of Stephenville has done so much for us. And even while we were shooting, he actually came to the set and asked if he could do anything else for us. I've never seen that anywhere.
A picture you posed for? There it is. We got to discuss this situation. I got no signal. We can't make any calls. Find a phone line. Once. Now I can get it.
Good morning.
Do you want me to say,
Yeah, Garrett.
Okay guys, so we're up on principal photography, and we're up on Michael, Trevor, and Leah Dawn.
I was the camera assistant, so I was next to the DOP of the camera, and whatever he needed, like a lens change or to put the camera together, I would be there next to him and get whatever he needed, and I would be the focus, so I would have to put the camera in focus whenever needed. And I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I also did the slate, so I'd be in front of the camera and reading out the scenes and the takes and stuff.
Okay guys, we're gonna go in for rehearsal. Can we get it quiet on set, please?
The rest of the team.
So pictures up, lock it up.
Mark it. I like Paris, but we've been better all.
Yeah, it's
We need to raise it up a bit higher. Robert in. Small corner here, there's a small corner up on the top side too.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to tilt it.
And then what we'll do is this.
Doesn't make much difference, does it, John?
What's that?
I work.
On this film, I was the director of photography, and what that means is I'm the one that actually sits behind the video camera and I take all the shots for the scenes. I just sit there and videotape all the shots, and then we send it up to editing, and they edit it up, and we get good scenes out of it.
I'm Ryan Snook, and I was the sound recordist and editor for our film. As a sound recordist, I would find the best way to actually get a mic in on a shot, and I would make sure all the levels sounded good. And as an editor, I would cut together all of the scenes, and I helped with the color correction.
When we filmed the truck, we actually used a green screen behind the windows so that when we got into editing, we could composite in footage of downtown Stephenville to make it look like they were actually driving through the town.
I'm Ben Cheeks. I was the key grip on Off Course, and I'm also the editor of the behind-the-scenes documentary here. I found being a key grip was really awesome. I got to learn a lot of things about it. I got to learn a lot about the certain things that a key grip does and what is needed of a key grip when they need to bring it out. I even got an experience on what not to do during production while being a key grip. And I also learned a few things along the way, so it was really fun.
I'm Austin Janes. I'm a graduate from the film and video program. Myself and Wayne McCracken came back this year to help out with the premiere and make a documentary for the show.
My name is Marcus Smith, and right now I'm editing sound on the Abbott system that we have. And what we're doing is we're taking the raw footage along with some dialogue, and well, I shouldn't say raw, but edited footage, a rough cut, and we're matching the sounds of ambience, Foley, tweaking some of the voiceovers and voices itself in the dialogue, and just trying to make it seem like a fuller film.
I found it to be a wonderful experience. The students were delightful to work with. You could all see that they were very interested in their job, and hopefully they pursue it as a career in the future. They worked together very well, and they worked together very well with the faculty. I was very impressed. I was very impressed with everything.